Hi, it's Rachel with Curled Up Reading. Today we're curled up reading my favorite Kane Miller books. Kane Miller books are part of Usborne Books and More. Kane Miller Publishing chooses books that often have very difficult topics that might be difficult to talk to your kids about. And so by reading these books, it gives you an introduction into how to broach certain subjects with your children. I find them really useful with mine. For example, this is one of our favorite, James and the WhatIf Monster. This book talks about all the what ifs that a child or even adults can have. Fears that we have about, what if we fall? What if we fail? What if we get laughed at? And then it gives the perspective at the end. Well, what if you have a really amazing time? What if you learn something new? So this is a great book to talk to your children about fears and the what if monster. We also have a cute plush what if monster that comes with it. A Tale of Two Beasts is a great book to talk about how there are two different sides to every story. So the first side is her story, and she talks about this little beast, how she finds him. The second half of the book talks about from his perspective and how she really steals him away from having fun on his tree. So it's a really good way to teach your children about how there's two sides to every story. Dog and Mouse is a great book about friendship and what it means to be a friend, and how there's oftentimes people right around us that we don't necessarily see, but that are really acting as our friends and helping us out. Bob is a Unicorn talks about Bob is this moose who pretends to be a unicorn, and everyone can see that he's a moose, but Bob is pretending to be a unicorn. So it's a great way to talk to your children about just playing pretend, and that that's okay to play and to pretend. Here in the Garden is a beautiful book about loss, remembering somebody in after losing them, probably through death. It's about this boy who has all of these wonderful memories and really misses his loved one, and is thinking about the loved one, wishing they were here to experience things with him, but having good memories of somebody at the same time. Wilfrid Gordon McDonald Partridge is about a little boy who lives next to a retirement home or an old folks home, and it's his interaction with some of the senior citizens there. So it's a really great book to talk about memory loss, because it's really about him learning about how this woman doesn't have her memory, and he helps her remember some things by bringing her some little treasures of his own. So it's a good book to talk about and to address Alzheimer's and dementia, or even just kids and how to talk to older people. And then finally, Billy the Goat's Big Breakfast is, there's a series of these with Billy the Goat and his friend Nat the Cat, and it talks about how Billy was not patient, and he ate all the food that was supposed to be for his group of friends. So it talks about being patient, and then he's also very greedy and selfish in that he ate the food without everyone. And so then he does have some remorse at the end and feels bad and admits what he did. And then in these books, there's a little song in the back. So you can sing the song that the characters talk about. So these are some of my favorite Kane Miller books from Usborne Books and More. I hope you like them too. Thanks.